This
It's
hand's good.
just real important. Yep.
You're on the play?
No, he is.
Oh, okay.
But he mulliganed. So.
Well, I guess. Ooh.
Okay.
Fuck.
Alright, well, that makes
So do you
that
just
much.
dump your entire hand this turn?
I think you just play the Ornithopter.
Oh, you're not playing Vault Scourge?
Or just the Vault Scourge. I mean, one of them. I don't think you play both creatures.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, yeah, because Conflagrate. Alright, just then play Ornithopter and Cranial Plating.
Oop.
Some gardeners outside my window. I apologize for the noise, but can't really turn off that amount of sound.
Alright, so you hit a Bloodghast and no Dredger. That's good. So I don't think we play the other Ornithopter because he's going to be able to conflagrate and get a 2-for-1. There's just doesn't seem any point.
Conflagrate is him dumping his entire hand, though.
Yeah, but
Which I guess is fine for him, but I feel like at some point you're gonna want to play creatures, because if you just let him sit on the Conflagrate in his graveyard forever, then you're not gonna like. I get. I suppose you are attacking for 5, but what if he dredges up a what do you call it? The 1/1 flyer.
Stinkweed him.
There's Stinkweed Imp. I was actually thinking of the
Narcomoebo.
Narcomoeba. There you go.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'd be inclined to throw out the Ornithopter. I mean, you still
Or
have the Vault Scourge in hand.
I mean, we could also play the Volt Scourge. It's also an option.
Well, the Vault Scourge lets him keep a card in hand when he dumps everything to Conflagrate.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. Let's do that. I mean, what we'd really want to draw is like an Edge Champion or...
Well, if you draw Edge Champion, you basically just win on the spot.
Ravager would also have been fine.
Ravager would be okay, but I wouldn't be super impressed with Ravager. Edge Champion is really where it's at.
Nope.
This is probably him dumping his entire hand.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, he's got a Dark Blast. Shit.
Yep. That's actually, yeah, that would have been...
Oh.
Well, there's a Ravager, so...
Play Ravager. I think you eat the Opal. Play the new Opal and play the Vault Scourge.
I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, we're not blocking anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter what we equip.
You probably equip Vault Scourge. So if he dredges Dark Blast, then when he so you equip Vault Scourge. Yeah, no, pay that. You're not gonna block. If he dredges Dark Blast to kill the Vault Scourge, then you when he Dark Blasts the Vault Scourge, you just sack Ravager and move the counters over. Oh, he can't even dredge a Dark Blast. He doesn't have black mana.
It's true. I mean, he could. Yeah. Nah.
No, he doesn't have black mana. He could just. I mean, like,
Yeah.
what's he gonna do?
God, his draw is just incredibly bad.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna what? Flashback Faithless Looting
hmm.
to dredge Dark Blast and Golgari Thug, and then discard them again.
He's basically dead here. I mean,
No, he's not. He could get. It's really easy. He just needs to hit an Archamoeba.
Okay, well, yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, if we get, yeah, but we have so many draws that will allow us to instant speed equip plating. We have
Well,
Galvanic
now
Blast.
he's screwed.
Yeah.
Since he has not managed to hit an Archamoeba or any of his stuff, or yeah.
Yeah, this draw was just terrible. I just remove all Signal Pests in this matchup and Galvanic Blast usually.
I mean, please tell me you're putting in the rest in peace. That would be, I think, the dumbest sideboard decision I've ever seen. Well, I've seen people make some pretty dumb sideboard decisions.
True. I also like, I don't know if we've recorded a Dredge matchup before, I like bringing in Whip Flare against this matchup because sometimes in this matchup, a board state develops for both creatures amass creatures. And then this will allow you to clear all their Nakumoebas and Stinkweed Imps out of the way.
That's fair enough. I mean, the important thing is whether or not you draw Rest in Peace. Oh, you drew it.
True.
I would actually consider keeping this hand on the draw.
It's... So...
You have 17 lands and 17 lands and 6 0-cost creatures that make this hand work.
Still less than 50%.
1 second. Oh, sorry. I had to take a phone call. All right. So, do you want to keep this in or not?
No, I think it's a mulligan.
Really?
Yeah. It's just too many. Again, we're not even 50% hit.
But
and
I feel like you have multiple draw steps, and you have your most important card in the deck, which is Rest in Peace. Like, you can actually miss on your first turn and still get there. If you miss 2 turns in a row, you're in pretty bad shape. You probably can't miss 3 turns in a row, but like the upside on this hand is so incredibly high, and you need such a large. Anytime you're needing exactly one thing, and that exactly one thing is 20% of your deck. I don't know.
all right, if you want to keep it, we'll keep it.
I think it's risky, but I think on the draw against Dredge, which is generally a bad matchup, you have your best card. Because there's so many hands you're just gonna like mulligan because they just don't do anything. I feel and being on the draw, I feel like makes a huge difference for these like borderline hands. I think it's quite greedy to keep this, but I think you have a very real chance of just getting paid off and winning on the spot because you keep this hand. Like if you draw a land or a zero cost creature, you're just like, oh, we did it, game over, I win.
Would you would you um would you also keep this hand if it was, or would you, let's put it like this, would you apply the same logic if this was game 3 instead of game 2?
Am I on the draw?
Yeah.
Uh, probably. I would probably make the same decision. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, there's no way in hell you keep this hand on the play, but
Oh yeah, obviously.
but on the draw, I think.
All right, so after a good amount of...
I just feel like this matchup is quite bad unless you have Rest in Peace. Oh look, a land. Oh, how about that?
Yeah, so we go Drum, Opal, Jar, and Thoughtseize?
Yeah, Drum, Opal, Jar, Thoughtseize. Take out his Nature's Claim, and then next turn you Rest in Peace, and...
Profit.
Yes, Rest in Peace, Profit. See, this hand's amazing.
I see, this is why your win percentage is so high.
You just gotta believe in your deck. Like, come on. Almost half of your... Actually, yeah, you had 23 out of, what? 23 draws out of 50-something? You're so close to... I think you just...
I think that you definitely take the Cathartic Reunion. I mean, putting the Grudge in the graveyard actually allows him to cast Grudge.
Yeah, I suppose.
Which he cannot do right.
The other thing is that, like, once you cast Rest in Peace, you exile the Grudge forever.
That's true, but it's just not gonna matter, I feel. And
yeah, no, it's fair. All right, ditch the Cathartic Reunion. He's gonna Dredge with the Stinkweed next turn. What? I was sure he was gonna Dredge.
Yeah, same. That's weird.
Maybe he's just a bad Dredge player.
It's also possible.
What did he discard?
He discarded
Stinkweed and then dredged it. And he dredged an Ancient Grudge.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, he's letting you cast Rest in Peace.
Yep.
You would have been in trouble if he had actually Ancient Grudged one of your cards.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just so...
But also, it doesn't really make a whole ton of sense for him to, like, Ancient Grudge, you know, whatever nonsense you have, not knowing... do you jar that or not? I don't think you do.
I don't think... I mean, he has another one in hand, right? So...
Yeah, I think you just let that happen.
Yeah.
And try to draw lands. But, I mean, his deck is neutered, so you've got plenty of time to draw land.
Yep. Alright, he can cast a Stinkweed Imp.
Yeah, sure. You draw land, you play an Overseer, he grudges it, and then you play the Champion and Plating, and off to the races. Alright.
Yep.
Overseer.
Yeah. Oh, we got a jar. Oh, yeah. Almost forgot about that.
And then next turn you cast Champion. You might even get to cast Champion with it. Oh. Enjoy your card disadvantage. Why did you want to mulligan this hand?
I don't know. Yeah, it's just...
Alright. It's fine.
Alright, so he's got one card left, which is an unknown, but unless it's exactly Beast Within, I guess.
Yes, because Beast Within is what we're afraid of. Oh no, we'll have a 3/3 and he'll have what? Nothing? At all?
No, I'm just... Yeah. All
Oh
right.
no, a new
You can,
Stinkweed Imp. He's doubled the clock. Instead of it being a 16-turn clock, it's a 7-turn clock. Terrifying. I think you just play. Yeah.
I think you definitely play Flaming here.
It doesn't really matter. I think either way. I think you can't lose
No,
in either direction. The argument to playing. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
it just doesn't matter. There's nothing in this deck that.
That's going to win from there. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that was good. That was good.
Oop.